Yeah, I think we got it back. But these folks have been real instrumental in helping to organize and coordinate this event, and I thank them tremendously for what they've done. And they're no strangers to you. JD, and I'm gonna screw this one up, but Zeba. Okay. Yeah, okay. Here they are anyway.
Zeba's okay, Frank. Only
Okay.
for you.
Well, folks, that was a good introduction there, Mr. Frank. But I want to tell you something. We're all gathered here because of Frank Thomas. This is his festival. Give him a big hand. I want you to know something. He is the pillar in Florida folk music. And I've been playing a lot of his CDs from earlier on. And he's got so many. And y'all might have heard me playing them earlier today. The man has really wrote some fantastic songs about Florida. And we need to keep this Florida festival going. Please pass the word to come next year. We got to get this thing to growing. We need more folks to know about it. We're going to start with a little song that we wrote about Mr. Frank and the fact that there on Rattlesnake Road where he lives, there is just no telling what kind of songs might come out of it. People go there to write, they get inspired. This one wasn't wrote there, but it was wrote about him. Called Frank Thomas Songs. Well, the moon's on the rise, sun sinking low at the Cracker Palace on the Rattlesnake Road. The pass that jug, tap your toes, sing all night to the Frank Thomas songs. We'll sing about the Gators and the Seminole, all Mizell and Spanish gold. The Flats was a home they longed to see, and sing all night to those Frank Thomas songs. Here we go. Well, the moon's on the rise, sun sinking low at the Cracker Palace on the Rattlesnake Road. I pass that jug, tap your toes, sing all night to the Frank Thomas songs. We'll sing about Ann and the Manatees, Will McLean and Guy LaBrie. Those Flatwoods a home that he longs to see. They'll sing all night to those Frank Thomas songs. Here we go. Well, the moon's on the rise, sun sinking low at the Cracker Palace on the Rattlesnake Road. I pass that jug, tap your toes, sing all night to the Frank Thomas songs. We sing about Florida and her history, bloody battle at Old Lusty. How Gamble Rogers could pick those strings. They sing all night to those Frank Thomas songs. Here we go. Oh.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. There's a problem in America today, and I'm not blaming this on parents, but our children aren't getting out and getting enough sunshine. They're not getting out and playing and climbing trees and running across green fields like they used to. There ain't enough children here today. We've got to find a way to get them away from them computers and cell phones. That's the problem. And
Yeah, Miranda.
I'm telling you, it's like an epidemic. They're turning pale. They don't even know what it's like to breathe fresh air anymore.
I didn't mean cameras.
It's another C
Here
song.
you go. Take more.
This one's called Children of the Tendo. Children of the Tendo are frail and pale. Their faces never see the sun. They sit all day in front of the TV, arguing over who lost or won. And God made trees for children to climb on, green fields to run and play, rivers and creeks for fishing and camping, sunshine to warm their face. When did fathers stop being daddies, heroes and little boys' dreams? They're only yours for a little while. Too soon they grow their wings. And God made trees for children to climb on, green fields to run and play, rivers and creeks for fishing and camping, sunshine to warm their face. So teach your children there's more to living than computers, cell phones, and games. And get them in touch with Mother Nature. And get them outside every day. Because God made trees for children to climb on, green fields to run and play, rivers and creeks for fishing and camping, sunshine to warm their face. And God made trees for children to climb on, green fields to run and play, rivers and creeks for fishing and camping, sunshine to warm their face. And sunshine to warm their face. Thank you. We got so many friends, and we got a lot of family here today too. It's good to see y'all made it. Hi, Aunt Joan, Aunt Bonnie, and Uncle Ron, little Mandy Joe. Hey, Mandy Joe, she's gonna have a little baby soon. Can you tell? And our son-in-law there, Michael, he made that baby, reckon, didn't he?
It's our other son. You're gonna get in trouble calling him your son-in-law. Don't do that.
Well, we're going to do one in G, and it's got a long introduction, kind of a talking thing in it, then it goes.
It's nice having a bass player, see?
It said, tune up my E string. Usually they say, and put your G string back on.
You didn't break that one today.
That happens to me all the time. I don't like to admit it, but my G string breaks. My Aunt Joan sitting in the audience today, and she loves smoked mullet about as much as anybody or anything I ever seen.
But her main thing, she always tell you, if you get sick, you need the smoke mullet cure.
Yeah.
It'll cure anything.
And that turned into a song. So Aunt Joan, this one's for you. Way down south in Florida, there's a family tradition. Been around for, over 100 years. It's one of the ways that we put food on the table. Not by tractor or field, but by a fish that swims in the ocean. Yeah, and a net made with our hands. Wading in the bay by the light of the moon, next to the mangroves and oyster beds. Smoked mullet, swimming chicken of the sea. Not tuna, it's better than bumblebee. Has a gizzard, but it don't roost in the tree. Smoked mullet, swimming chicken of the sea. Seen a cat tree an old dog over smoked mullet bone. It's good for what ails you, just ask my Aunt Joan. If you get sniffles and you're feeling down and your head's all in a blur, don't call the doctor, get the smoked mullet cure. Smoked mullet, swimming chicken of the sea. Not tuna, it's better than bumblebee. Has a gizzard, but it don't roost in a tree. Smoked mullet, swimming chicken of the sea. Come on. Smoked mullet, swimming chicken of the sea. Not tuna, it's better than bumblebee. Has a gizzard, but it don't roost in a tree. Smoked mullet, swimming chicken of the sea. Smoked mullet, swimming chicken of the sea. Splash.
I'm not too good on that song.
Sometimes I wonder how these lyrics and songs come to me, but it's all fun. And it's all the truth about Florida, right? Yep. Old mullet has a gizzard. You can fry him, you can smoke him, you can bake him. You can use everything on him but his skin and his bones. He's a good fish.
Nothing better than a smoked mullet gizzard.
Make soup and everything out of it.
It's my favorite. Gizzard.
Let's see what we're going to do with these fine folk next.
I don't know.
Well, she's supposed to help me out.
The other one that Frank likes.
Yeah, this one's called Family Tree. Folks, it's sometimes the things get you down and you got to keep your chin up. Just keep going forward, because if you go backwards, it's worse than what's ailing you and what you're fighting going forward. Does that make sense? Don't go backwards. Keep thinking positive. Try to get through it. My grandfather was a strong man. Most of my life living with him, he fought things daily, weekly, but he always took care of his family. No matter what kind of trouble was happening, he took care of his family. It's this little thing called Family Tree. Granddaddy was a strong man, lived his life fearlessly. He made a living with his hands, much like me. But every time he got ahead, life knocked him to his knees. It must run in my family tree. Oh, it must run in my family tree. Every time I get ahead, I get knocked down to my knees. I can't get ahead for trying. Lord, the trying's killing me. It must run in the family tree. Mama raised her children, 3 boys counting me. I always knew the love in Mama's hand. When she tucked me into bed and gently kissed me on my cheek, she never knew, I knew she cried herself to sleep. Oh, it must run in the family tree. Every time I get ahead, I get knocked down to my knees. I can't get ahead for trying. Lord, the trying's killing me. It must run in the family tree. I can't get ahead for trying. Lord, the trying's killing me. Must run in the family tree.
Thank you.
Thank you, folks. The next song I'm going to sing is about the dirt that I was raised on, the place that I called home. Folks, I got to tell you, if there's any grandparents and aunts and uncles out there that have took their children back in from busted up marriages, I know it ain't the way it was meant to be or supposed to be, but if my grandparents hadn't took my mother back in when she did, she had 3 little old tiny boys and didn't know which way to turn. I don't know how we might have turned out. I really don't even want to think about it. But I know this. I was shown the love and the way to be a man and be a better man my whole life through the family that I was with my grandmother, grandfather, my uncles, and aunts. So if you've ever had to do that and take any children in that you didn't expect to raise, I just want to say God bless you and thank you. It's called My Florida Home. Orange blossoms fill the air, the sandhill crane, he's there. They're yodeling his beautiful song. And the flame vines are blooming in the spreading oak trees. They're at my Florida home. Oh, how I remember fried chicken on Sundays, laughing at Granddaddy's jokes. With the whole family there, we had no worries, no cares. They're at my Florida home. Where the whippoorwill sings and the summer rains bring a break from that hot Florida sun, and the mockingbird sings by the nature's at peace. They're at my Florida home. Oh, how I remember fried chicken on Sundays, laughing at Granddaddy's jokes. With the whole family there, we had no worries, no cares. They're at my Florida home. Orange blossoms fill the air, the sandhill crane, he's there. They're yodeling his beautiful song, and the flame vines are blooming in the spreading oak trees. They're at my Florida home. They're at my Florida home.
Thank you.
Now I know why you were swatting at them skeeters. They're getting flying around a little bit, ain't they? Yeah. Well, you hit her pretty hard.
I heard her crying. I heard her crying.
Oh, boy. That reminds me, man, I had to do a lot of work before I came to the show today this morning. I had to get out on my horse, ride out on the ranch, round up some cows. I've done all that by daylight. I was back in getting
Would you
dressed.
stop trying to tell this story? This man does not ride a horse. I can't get him on a horse. I was the horseback rider. I got him on one time. Got him on that horse and he went to screaming like a little girl. Help me, help me, help me. I'm going to die. This horse is going to kill me. The guy from Walmart walked out and unplugged him. He was fine.
Lord have mercy, woman. I'm going to get you back for the show's over. Growing Up Country Boys and Girls. We got an album with us today available if you'd like to take it home. It's a good way, like Mr. Thomas says. He says it's a sanitary way to take him home. You take his album home. I say it's a good way to take me home without feeding me.
Because you don't want to feed this man. I love you, baby.
Where was I at? The song was what?
Summer into Too Soon.
Yes, Summer Into Too Soon is a song about country boys and girls growing up, running not the roads, but their properties, running the outside where it's trees, grass, fishing, camping, playing, just having fun outside. You know what? Whenever they hollered, it's time to go get groceries, I remember when we was growing up, everybody ran to the car, mostly the young adults and women, and I remember Bonnie, she couldn't wait to get to town. But she was already kind of courting age by then. But here's the thing. We never wanted to go to town. We cried to stay home. Isn't that different than now? We wanted to stay home and do our thing outside. This is a song about that. Folks, it don't matter what your heritage is. Latch on to it. Find out about it. And this is a little bit about ours. And my family out there. Cousin Dale, Brother Jimmy. I used to wake up early on a Saturday morn. Eyes barely open, way to hit the ground running. And kicking up the dust in our bare feet. And a beating down a trail to old Bullfrog Creek. Mama would say, watch them gators and snakes. Don't you get yourself drowned in old Bullfrog Creek. Grandma said leave them boys alone, and they'll have some fish when they get home. Oh, how I love to hear my light sing, and catching those fish out of Bullfrog Creek, and walking that dirt road on a midsummer's night, smelling palmetto blossoms and chasing fireflies. Oh, we all talk to the man in the moon, and it seemed like summer, it just ended too soon. Granddaddy said, boys, don't you cross that fence. He said, those Sumners, they're ruthless, son, and they won't give an inch. And that old lady, she's as mean as a snake.
Oh, yes, she was.
If she hooks you with her crooked arm, you won't get away. Oh, how I love to hear my light sing, and catching those fish out of Bullfrog Creek, and walking that dirt road on a midsummer's night, smelling palmetto blossoms and chasing fireflies. Oh, we all talk to the man in the moon, and it seemed like summer, it just ended too soon. Sometimes when I lay down to sleep, I can see me running in my bare feet, and catching those fish out of Bullfrog Creek, and walking that dirt road on a midsummer's night, smelling palmetto blossoms and chasing fireflies. Oh, it seemed like summer just ended too soon.